Like a man possessed, taking the first two sets with both averages touching 100. Into the third set, and Adams pulled out a 1-6-1 finish, the highest of the tournament so far, and pulled it back to 2-1. And let me tell you something, that is enough half of it. So let's pick it up in the fourth. Sit tight. OShea is one leg up.
100.
Young man's sport.
100.
Not bad when the old boys are in town, is it either? Just over 99 for OShea, just under 99 for Adams. There's nothing flaky about this at all.
And look at the checkouts. 46% is just excellent. 57 is astonishing. This is the fourth set.
85.
One slightly loose start. A little bit of self-fury. And the third one back in the treble 20. Great stuff.
60.
Who is the cat that's got the cream?
49.
Well, just the wrong side of the wire again from OShea. I think he's miffed with himself because Adams did leave him a little opening.
140.
And he's not taking it. That opening might have gone now.
How up for this is Tony OShea.
Well, it's payback, isn't it? Adams has beaten him in the last 8 matches they've played.
Require 160.
For the big matches, you go back to 2005 for the last OShea victory in these two, and he really wants it, but Adams so wanted himself. He's hit 161, and he was just a whisker away from a 160. But can OShea now give us the best finish of them all? Another treble 20. Bullseye!
Yes, he's done it! On the second leg, Tony OShea!
Just moments after Adams hits a 161, Tony OShea takes the check out of his pocket, and it's cash back for OShea.
Like it's Tony the 12 first. Game on!
What a great trip to the Ucky that was. Adams throwing for a 160, missed by just a millimetre. OShea says, thank you, I'll have that.
What a dart! What a dart! It must have hurt Martin Adams to see that hit the middle of the bullseye. But did it show? Not a bit. He stood and applauded.
60.
I tell you, fan or top player, whatever, you cannot help but smile when you see the 170 checkout. Warms the heart, puts a smile on your face, and it's just knocked these two off their rhythm a little bit.
Every single person at Lakeside on their feet when he hit that 170 checkout. The daddy checkout.
140.
Or in his case, the granddaddy checkout.
And the beauty for me, it came 4 legs after Adams had got the highest checkout of the week so far. But it also came about 4 seconds after Adams had just missed the 160. And it goes back to what I said. Both players are expecting a lot from their opponent, so they're not phased when the good stuff comes at them.
So there's only one way to go about a 170 checkout. OShea now with a 150 when he comes back.
85.
So winner set 3-0.
Require 150.
But this is easy. He might as well put 3 bullseyes in here. Unlucky. He might go for the ball to try and cover it here. No, went for treble 15 instead.
Martin require 116.
Treble 20. Treble 20 for double 18 now. Cannot finish.
60.
So Tony O'Shea
100.
was 2-0 up in sets. Needs 100 here to go 3-1 up. What a commanding position this will be. Double top, or to... I say treble 16, double 16. I think he should have gone double top.
44.
The easier adjustment,
56.
isn't it?
This is for a break of throw, 56. Oh, he's missed 16. So 16 for double 16? Or another 8 for tops? Double 16, that's a great marker.
24.
And I think he threw it purposefully to make that marker, to create that angle. However, O'Shea now wants tops for the set, and that's a handy marker too. Yes, he's got it, he's back. 2 sets clear as O'Shea. What more could come from these two? What a treat is being served up tonight. It's 3-1 to Tony O'Shea.
And that took us into the interval. The question now was, could O'Shea push on like he hasn't in previous years? Well, Adams took the first 2 legs of the 5th, so let's rejoin it.
Adams couldn't hold his throat in the first set of the match.
100.
Tony O'Shea broke him, went 2-0 up. Adams pegged him back, became 2-1. O'Shea extended his advantage, 3-1.
94.
Adams looking good to make it 3-2. The 6th set becomes quite pivotal then. And Adams tonight having to do what so many have done to him in the past. Produce
85.
the comeback, the man who played his part and won one of the best finals, not the greatest ever, but one of the best ever, against Phil Nixon. 6-0 up he was. Nixon tied it at 6 sets all. Adams strode away with a final set. And remember, Martin Adams had match darts against him once, against Martin Atkins here at the Lakeside. Just 3 sets to 0 down. Came back to win 4-3. He can do it.
He'll be back.
97. Motti requires 61.
25 for double 18. For the set for Adams. Large adjustment needed.
Yeah, that's
and if you're asking for a large one, Martin Adams will say cheers.
6 sets, first leg. It's Tony to throw first. Game on.
This is the set for Tony O'Shea. He has the darts. If he can win it, he moves to within 1 of the semi-finals.
And Adams a little more solid, not as
60.
shaky with a hand there as he pulls back. And look how he's pulled back in the averages a little bit. Adams has just dropped down a couple of points. O'Shea dropped down a little more, actually. At those 95, nearly 96s, that's class darts. Make no mistake. But O'Shea was averaging over 100 at one stage. Just lost
60.
a little. Not in the finishing, but in the scoring. But you average 95. Throwing first, you should win a leg of darts. And, you know, that'll help the average.
How much fun is this? Adams, the responding kind. Oh, unlucky.
120.
Bouncing all the way down the M3, that one.
Tony Uriquois, 81.
Meanwhile, on the motorway to a double, it's 212s or double six for O'Shea. Oh,
75.
dear. It shouldn't cost him this leg, but nobody likes double three. And if Adams hits a ton 80 here, ramps up a little bit of pressure, doesn't it?
140.
Even the 140 will probably persuade him that he has to go for it. Right at the bottom of the board. No, he's gone for 222. Now, Madhouse, double one.
No score.
Every single double attempt on the wire from O'Shea, but he couldn't slot it in between. And Adams, now's the time you stop throwing straight. That's what he did against Gary Stone. It just came back for a minute there and followed him with a 60, but can't
81.
finish. So, does O'Shea go for it, or does he go for the safety? It's safety again. It's safety first for O'Shea.
Tony O'Shea. Second leg, it's Martin to 12 first. Game on.
Like a cat toying with a mouse, giving the mouse a chance, saying, I might let you get away, and then just reeling it back in. Tony O'Shea takes that leg.
140.
And was that telling? He didn't want to have a look at Martin Adams. He didn't want to smile. He didn't want to be friends. Not just then.
100.
He can be a chum, but for once O'Shea wants to be a champ. 4 major finals he's lost. One of the best players in this sport not to
100.
win one of the big majors.
Well, Wolfie sinks his teeth into majors
60.
the whole time almost.
Superheroes on and off stage.
$95. $95.
Well, good last start from O'Shea. Just keeps him in touch just, but Adams down to a finish. 14 for double 16. Loves double 16.
90.
Not that time, though.
Tony Uriquois, 146.
Now, he hit the treble 20 to leave himself on a finish, but he can't take advantage.
100. Martin Uriquois, 16.
So Adams, you feel, should hold his throw with relative ease. When he misses, he's not missing by much, and it's double 4 because that's clipped the barrel and gone the other side of the wire.
12.
You know, they could easily have gone in, but they didn't. And O'Shea now with a chance to break the throw, and it's a really good opportunity for him. That same double 16. Double 8 it is. No.
30.
Now's the time they choose to have a little bit of double trouble. Double 2 to hold his throw. Is the dart starting to shake ever so slightly?
No score.
Tentative though, wasn't he?
Tony Uriquois, 16.
Touch of fear, maybe. Big dart now for O'Shea. If he can relax, he'll try. That'll help him soothe his nerves. And Dowson up on his feet, and the audience as well. He appreciated that. He knew how vital that dart was. 75-25 split in the audience. Listen to this.
81.
Tony, they're all shouting. Have the Wolves run off to rejoin the pack and left Adams on his own.
Well, Lakeside was full of wolves for the past 2 years. Have the Tony Tigers frightened off the wolves?
100.
The underdog at the moment is having his day. And that expression on Adams'
60.
face, looking a little more concerned, I think, now. Twice he's pegged OShea back to a one-set advantage.
140.
And twice OShea has extended that advantage. Can he do it again?
Look at the scores there, 180 and 400.
100.
This is for the set. He has 6 darts from 180. Another treble.
100.
Would have been ideal, but he'll fancy himself from here.
Well, it's what he's been doing when he needs to, Tony OShea. He's checkouts around the 80 mark.
Tony, you require
Could do it in
80.
2 darts, might take 3. He's got actually 6 if he needs it. For the set now. Double 16. Half the crowd thought it was in.
48.
They're kept waiting on this occasion.
Wants to find a treble, squeeze it
60.
between them, but can't.
Tony, you require
32 for Tony OShea to move to within a set of the semi-finals. Double 16.
Yes! Game shot, and the 6 set. Tony OShea.
Oh, can he miss? Tony OShea hits the double 16 and leads by 4 sets to 2. He only needs 1 more.
On in the 21st. Game on.
If Martin Adams is to realise his dream of 3 world titles on the spin, he has to win 3 sets on the spin.
Martin Adams waits for the noise to subside, moves to the oche and then waits again. The fans still singing, "Hey baby." Adams waiting for the best of order.
100.
Both players deserving the best of order. What a thrilling contest it's been.
140.
What's amazed me though, the last 3 sets have all been won 3-0. 2 to Tony OShea, 1 of course to Martin Adams.
121.
Son looks a little worried for Dad.
Yes, the Wolf Cup with plenty to think about. But lots in here backing Silverback. Needed that last dart in the treble to leave himself on a finish, did Martin Adams. So, what can Tony OShea do about it? What can he do about it? That's one.
180.
Hey, Darryl Fitton like that, didn't he? And what a time to hit that 180. Adams will leave himself a double 10.
160. Tony
But Tony OShea, what a breaker throw this could be now. It's double 12. Yes! 11 dart leg! He snatched that leg from out of nowhere. Like a tungsten exorcist.
Game on.
The missile has landed. And if it was looking serious for the defending champion, it is very grave indeed now.
45.
But only 45 to start as he let Adams back in. A 170 checkout, an 11 dart leg, an average of 95.
140.
My word, Tony OShea has brought his A game to the Lakeside hockey tonight.
190.
the match. We're not done yet. But Adams wavering a touch.
121.
And it's just the odd dart that could decide this from here.
One on row.
Says a lot. He was disappointed with just a ton because he's not on a finish, Tony O'Shea.
Adams has got to do to O'Shea what O'Shea did to him in the previous leg, and he can still get down to a finish, but he's tricky. He's going to try and float one over the top here.
60.
And he didn't float it where he wanted. He's maybe getting a sinking feeling here.
60.
Interesting expression from him when O'Shea broke at the start of this set. He smiled and applauded, but was it the sort of smile that said, you know, too good?
One on row.
Was it an accepting defeat smile?
116.
Gary Robson watching with Daryl Fitton as Tony O'Shea looks to
60.
move to within a leg of the match.
80.
Should go treble 20 here. I know he prefers treble 16. You can go out that way, but this is the sensible option when you've got 3 darts in your hand. Double top it is.
50.
Oh, unlucky. That problem he's had with throwing straight, coming back to bite him.
Tops for Tony O'Shea. 2 10s. Yes!
Game shot and the second ball. Tony O'Shea.
Oh, he's on fire tonight.
It's tops of the pops and sweet, sweet music for Tony O'Shea. This Martin Adams, the defending champion, is a leg away from going out, and somehow he's smiling about it.
Thank you.
Is it a smile of resignation?
It's a smile because actually he's enjoying the scrap. And make no mistakes, he's raised his game tonight as well. He has played his part in this, but
45.
under the pressure that Tony O'Shea has applied, Adams has lost that ability to bully.
One on row.
45 to start what could be his last leg at Lakeside. But he's not staying out of the treble 20 bed for long.
140.
This would be one of O'Shea's greatest
43.
victories ever. And now you start to think about it a little bit. That's when the old mistakes and errors creep in. He won't mind too much, or certainly shouldn't, if he loses this leg, because of course Adams started it, had first throw.
85.
But it's also, conversely, the leg where the pressure isn't on Tony O'Shea to win it, and it might be one of his better chances.
60.
Come on, he says to himself.
One on row.
And the mini team talk works in Team Adams.
59. Much you require.
That's maybe a
131.
throw of resignation in this leg from O'Shea. You keep plugging away, you never know what might happen. Single 19 leaves Martin Adams 32, and to be honest,
99.
he's looked more often than not absolutely brilliant down there.
59. Much you require. 32.
So double 16 for Martin Adams to hold his throw. He's got 6 darts if he wants them. Double 8.
16.
Well, that's the situation rather getting to Martin Adams there. He stops smiling now, hasn't he?
80.
80 from OShea. But it's all down to this
Monty
man.
requires 16.
2/8 then.
Yeah, let's go short.
The holder's throw.
Martin Adams.
Now comes the tricky bit.
First, game on.
Adams must break, or he's beaten.
85.
So many people have said this week, the world champion will be the man that beats Martin Adams. Is this Tony O'Shea's year?
60.
He will certainly fancy his chances if he can dispatch the defending champion and the #1 seed.
140.
In the groove, Tony O'Shea. One thing is for sure, if Tony O'Shea does win, he has beaten Martin Adams. Adams has not contributed to his own downfall,
41.
not a bit of it.
And if you look at history, 2008, Adams lost to Mark Webster. Webster won the championship. Another 180 from O'Shea. Puts him in pole position. In 09, Adams lost to Hankey. Hankey won the world championship. Are we going to see Tony O'Shea
60.
move into the last
Tony
four
O'Brien,
and
96.
mentally put one hand on the trophy? He wants 96. Single 16, he slipped into the single 7. Was going for
44.
Shanghai 16s to complete the job. That was his preferred way of doing it because Adams is so far back.
Two of them.
120.
Still not on a finish.
Tony
This
requires
is match
52.
point.
Double 16. Yes!
Shot.
The champion's out!
Tony O'Shea.
Tony O'Shea has exercised every single demon in the locker to move into the last four. What an epic performance from the underdog. The champion is out, and a champion upset from a champion man. Tony O'Shea, well played.